Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our House Stormguard series. So, yesterday I started putting floors in. We started building some beds. I put some plans down, and we're working on it. I think what I want Doral to do is actually work on the stone cutting bench so that we can have multiple people on it. We haven't been hauling in stone, so let's go ahead and get some of that done. And I also had Doral, our geomancer, cast earth sprites down here, and it did some mining for us. Oh, we are going super fast. I just wanted to kind of like see how effective it was. It just kept going until I canceled it, so it's pretty effective. We got a second research bench built. Ooh, I cannot talk today. And Zara is in her third trimester. Something else that happened, I think it was off screen. Yeah, is that Mary is also pregnant? Is that right? Yes. I was not sure if that would happen. I did set her and Radon to attempt to procreate. But as tieflings, they both have low fertility and they have decelerated pregnancy. So she's going to be pregnant for like 36 days instead of 18 days for, the better half of a year. One of the construction projects that we've almost completed is we have the little cookhouse all set up. So this will be the cookhouse that is specifically serving the keep. So when we're in a good spot to restrict people to like lavish meals, we'll just have lavish meals made here. We'll have lavish meals stored in this area somewhere. We'll have some other cookhouses throughout the towns. And oh yeah, I went through and I added a bunch of extra detail to our plan. So I kind of designed the mage tower. I decided to put a prison / containment facility down here. Some additional like military barracks, just kind of two of them spread on either side of the colony, and then some custom houses. So we got like a little hunter's lodge here. We have like a little herbalist hut that we're gonna put in here. This is going to be like a farmer's house. These are going to be various fields, and a rancher's house, and these will be fields for ranching. Maybe like some chickens down in this one, and another little farmer house. And built like just like a little town over here in the fields. So, it's going to have like two inns, and it'll have like a little pub, and it'll have its own like little cookhouse and food storage facility as well. I made some larger houses here for like the nobles that we'll be granting some property to up in the I guess in the upper city, since this will be the lower city. Thinking about expanding the lower city over here, but we have more than enough to worry about building right now. You can ignore this. This is like where I go to like scratch out plans and all that fun stuff. One thing that I forgot to mention yesterday during part 0 and part 1 is so we mentioned we have tieflings. Almost everyone else is a baseliner except Doral and Findo. So let's grab like you guys, and let's grab Rowan so we can like do a little size comparison here. Our little dwarf, you can see like, I don't know, I guess Rowan's robes kind of like drop down a little bit farther. We're so zoomed in that the game is like moving really crazy. Let's do that. Okay, so Findo is definitely much smaller. He is a rock gnome, and Doral here is a dwarf. He's a little shorter. Not extreme size differences, but I thought I would point that out. Other things that are going on, we got this bench built already. That is great. We will copy this and paste that there. We are going to be working mostly on kind of hopefully securing the fort, like the fortifications around our keep. So at least one layer of wall, if not both layers. I'm hoping we can get a big chunk of that done today, because I feel like we're pretty exposed out here in the open. Like our back is covered. No one's going to approach us from the water. It's just like too much of a move penalty for them. Everyone's going to come from like the south. And even on this side, like the closest east that they can spawn is right here, so they would still be coming from like the southeast direction. They're not going to cross 2 rivers to get to us, so they'll probably path down here to like a shallow area in the river. I just noticed that there's like deep water and there is some shallow water. So we can expect attacks from our particular direction, which is great. But, you know, we have 8 people, so potentially if we get a raid, it might be pretty chunky, even though it would be our first raid. So, yeah, we will work on getting a perimeter wall up, and then we will focus on fleshing out the rest of this keep. Okay. Oh no, she didn't quite make it to bed. So Zara is in childbirth. She's progressed pretty far along. Rowan is present, and it looks like Findo is playing OBGYN. So we'll see how this goes, and we will see what our first colony child is. Okay, Stormguard. Oh, Rowan, you picked up the baby right away. Healthy childbirth, name baby. It is a female, Sarishi. Sarishi Stormguard? Actually, that sounds pretty awesome. I know it's going to be like a tongue twister for me. Same skin color as your father, a little darker. And we have a crib for you. We have a crib for Mary's baby, but we'll see if that crib ends up being for Mary's baby. She's going to take so long to gestate that I wouldn't be surprised if Zara tried to race her to another pregnancy. Okay, and we have our first raid. It is cultists, and apparently we have a relationship to one of them. How many cultists arrived? Aunt of Findo, Aunt of Fordo. So wait, like Findo and Fordo, are you guys related for some reason? Aunt Fordo. Wait, so this is Findo. Fordo is your brother. That doesn't quite make sense. Fordo and Findo, I might remove that relationship since they are 2 different xenotypes. We have how many of these raiders? 3. So there's 1 here, and 1 here, and you are the one that's related to us. Is that right? We'll leave you related to Fordo. Green Thumb, so you could do some farming for us. Double passion in cooking, but you are like basically beginning at it. It would be great to be able to keep you. What are these cultists trying to do? They intend to use a psychic ritual to summon a hideous flesh beast to attack you. Okay, well, I think you guys should be able to take it, but we'll send Radon down with you as well. And where are these guys gonna do their ritual? Right here on this like little coast? They're gonna cross the water. Let's go back a little bit. Short flight. Use wings to fly a short distance. Is that Radon? Because he is he's a tiefling? Okay. I don't see wings on you, but okay. Let's hurry up. Oh, we're so far away. Forest Troll is hunting Radon. Okay. Well then. Ronald and Fordo. Okay, let's head this way, and then let's just attack this guy when we can. Okay, Radon, hold fire. Okay, we chopped the forest. Okay, cool. Little explosions, not too bad. Let's continue to move down here to these cultists. They are doing the ritual in the river. Okay. Okay, so let's have you guys like take some cover. Okay, you've interrupted the ritual. Fordo, you can go ahead and search and destroy. Radon. What is this? Okay, oh, we downed her. How long does she have to live? 9 hours. Let's go ahead and see which of these. Kif has decided to join me, and I cannot see the screen. There we go. Thank you, Kat. Medical 0. Medical 7. Okay, go ahead and tend to Fernanda. and then capture her, you guys should be able to take out the rest of these just fine. You're very well armored, you're very well equipped, and they are naked. Oh, okay. So you're down as well. Health, you're dead in 3 hours. You lost an arm and a stomach. Oh, Bio, are you amazing? You are not amazing. No dumb labor, intellectual cooking or caring. I'm very novice at like actual combat, which you're missing an arm, so that's not going to be something that we're going to have to worry about with you for a long time. Let's take a look here. Are you going to be able to get her stable? You are medical 7, so I think you should be fine. Yeah, okay, she's stable. Let's go ahead and capture her. And we're going to go in the shallow water and just straight up to base. Perfect. Okay, I didn't have the option to just remove Findo as his brother. I had to remove his parents. So Findo, Fordo, and Fernanda? Oh, lots of F names. None of them are related any longer. Fernanda, how old are you? You're only 15 years old, so a nice young healthy woman to join our colony and hopefully help us grow it. Okay, and Randy Random is living up to his name today. One event right after the other, we have a mad, what are you, an ancient doe? Okay, no problem. Firing squad, you are good to go. You made me aware that there are ancient does on the map, so we are hunting them. And Fernanda is being tended. We've set her to be converted, and then we will go ahead and try and get her recruited. Oh, and I don't think I called this out, but you can see we're digging up all the soil here. What is the? It's part of like the soil relocation framework, but in our orders we have this dig order, and I just want some extra soil around, because if we look at like our fields over here, our future fields over here, there is not very much fertile soil around. There's fertile soil around this like little pond, along the riverbanks, and so there's some down here. I'm thinking that we'll dig that up and we'll move it into wherever we're going to be ranching, so that our farms will be fertile. And then I don't want a bunch of like, splotches of stone just randomly strewn about the map, especially like on the riverbanks. I think that'd look really weird. So we'll fill it in with the soil that we're taking from under the buildings that we're building. So we'll, anytime we need extra soil, then we'll just kind of create a stone foundation with some digging under whatever current building project we have. Okay, we just had a bunch of sky shards like land, mass sky shard impact. If we take a look at the world map, where are these sky shards at? There's 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so 4 of them. These sky shards could be really beneficial, especially like, as we're recruiting new colonists like Fernanda, who is not really good at anything. We can bring these sky shards home and hope that we are able to increase skill levels of folks. How far away are these guys? That is... Oh, it's going to like 20 days. I was like, that can't be 20 days away. That's 5 days away. This one is 2 days away. 3 days. Okay, so these two, even though they're further out, are technically shorter trips. That's going to be 5 days. So I think we head for these two first. And I don't want to like leave the colony undefended. Rowan is a good melee pawn and has a heal, so we will send the king out on an adventure with Ronald, and Nodora will stay behind. We're good on food, so we don't need the hunting right now. The freezer is actually staying pretty cold. It's -6 in there, so that's fine. we don't have proper food to bring out. We can make some kind of packaged survival meal, right? Cook packaged rations. We need salt. We don't have salt. So I guess they're just going to take whatever they can take. So let's do this. Let's send caravan. Ooh, 3 days over the mountains. That's fine. We said we were going to send Rowan and we were going to send Ronald, right? Not Radon, Ronald. Just the two of them. Travel supplies. They have 4.5 days of food. It'll rot in 2.3. Why don't we have them bring all the dried meat? Oh, that's perfect, actually. 29 days of food, 18 days of food. Okay, let's send them. They're automatically on the tile because we have that mod that just sends them as long as there's nothing hostile on the map. We're going to forbid this this dried meat so that we have more when it's time to go out on another caravan. We have a war merchant from the Central Republic, and they have a bunch of owl beasts. Rideable. I don't know if they're rideable. It would be awesome to have some owl beasts. They are not that expensive. We could buy two, a male and a female. Let's get rid of this cleaver club and that guy. Keeping the elephant bow. We have tons of gold. We've been smelting the ore into ingots. So what if we sold you some gold? Is there anything else that we want from you? A mithril knife? No. Do we want another owl bear? Let's do 3 owl bears. I'm hoping that we can keep these guys in the home area. We can. And we can ride them. Let's train them for guarding just in case. Where did the owlbears come from? What mod are they from? They are from Regrowth Boiling. Okay, that is pretty cool. I thought they'd be part of Medieval Overhaul, but I'm like, I don't remember owlbears before. I think riding around on owlbears rather than horses sounds way more exciting. So I'm super stoked about this. Let's get them some sleeping spots. Furniture. For whatever reason, processor framework, like none of the drying of meat and all that other stuff, like it stopped working. And ever since then, my UI is like, disappears until I save and reload, so I'm going to do that. Okay, back. And so I'll have to investigate. I don't know if it's necessarily processor framework, but a symptom of the problem that I'm having is that processor framework wasn't doing any of the things. Okay, this guy. So I'll have to check my errors and see what I can do when it comes to bug fixing. We have tons of wood planks, so why don't we go ahead and set this guy up? Oh, we need wood logs for that. That is fine. Structure, let's do these log columns. And these fences so that it looks like little stalls in here. Make sure that's in the home zone. It is. Perfect. So we'll get that built, a little area for our owl bears. We're going to stick another wood log right there, and I'm going to tell them to chop some trees down so that we have logs to actually build that with. I don't know why this didn't suspend, but we'll just like suspend it for now. Maybe because it's not in a zone. If I stick all this in a zone and say low, clear all. Does it recognize? Yeah, it does recognize that stuff now. Okay, cool. Okay, we have Sari's many friends, and Sari is a 13-year-old scavenger. He admits he profaned a peace ritual between House Hess and the Covenant of Varia. Now they're both chasing him. If you accept, Sari, both House Hess and Covenant of Varia will raid you in 6 hours. Let's accept. Let's hope the traitors hang about, and we will see how that goes. Actually, I just noticed you are a Deva. So this is one of the republics. This is the Central Republic, and they have a lot of plane touched beings. So baseliner, a Hussar, which I guess they just default have those. Is that a drought? No, that's an air, and I don't know how to pronounce this, so let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Genesi, an Asimir, another one, a baseliner. Okay, so these like plane touched beings and like divine, I guess, beings came and sold us some owlbears, and hopefully they will help defend us from the raid that we're about to receive for a 13-year-old boy. Sorry, let's jump to location. You got a wicked haircut. We're gonna have to change that. Let's get you over to, okay, you're on your way. Let's go ahead and let's restrict everyone to the home area, and then we will see when this raid shows up. Okay, our raiders have shown up. We have 2 from House Hess, and they've shown up on like opposite sides of the map from each other. And we have 3 tribal raiders coming from Vera. What are you? You are a Dragonborn. We have a Wood Elf, and we have a Water Genasi. From House Hess, we have a baseliner and a baseliner. Okay. So, Fordo, you are front and center. Everyone else is kind of back here. Sorry, you don't really have very much equipment. You're actually wearing a barmaid dress. I had him pick up Findo's staff, so if he needs to, he'll be able to like melee some folks. Why don't you stand in front of Doral? Why don't you get a little closer? Raiders slowly coming in. These guys are waiting, but House Hess is coming in immediately. Let's like speed that up. We should be able to take him out pretty quickly. Anyone? Why don't you summon elementals? And Zara, can you like put him to sleep? No, you can't. Okay. Go ahead, Fordo. Oh, elementals, got it. Okay, so he's down. Oh no, we have a critical fire and the world is going crazy. Okay, we've reloaded and whatever was causing that spam is done. I just do not have very good luck with these medieval mods. You're an undergrounder, kind of snob. You are good at melee. You could be a soldier for us. Why don't we have, sorry, I gave him a haircut already. We like built a styling station as soon as he showed up with the weird do. Let's have you strip him and capture him. And then everyone else, why don't we move towards the tribals? I assume the other person from House Hess. Oh, you're still on your way. Okay, that's very brave of you. I guess we'll wait for you to show up. Fording the river with just like a pole arm. Okay. Oh, our other minions are out here. Looks like we have range. That's pretty decent range from these guys. Oh, she's on fire. We destroyed one of our minions. Okay, she's down. Undergrounder, perfectionist, depressive. You know what? We'll capture you just because. Go ahead and strip and capture, and then everyone else, let's head off to these tribals since they are probably just like still gathering. They're just going to be waiting down here for us to come ambush them. They are, okay, tribes people are beginning their assault. That's great. Oh, sorry, you are fine. Everyone's restricted to home. I guess let's just post up right here. Oh, rendering map image. Oh, okay. Fordo, go and search and destroy. Ooh, what was that? Oh my gosh. Okay. One of these guys is a mage. Oh, was this like a death retaliation from a mage? You were a perfectionist. You are a cat person. You are a mage. You're a death knight, and you cast something all the way over here at us. Wow. Okay. Health, spirit, harmful spirit energy, pain, 38%. Not damage though. Why don't you go ahead and where is that guy? I don't want to throw a fireball down there. Are you the only one that's left? I thought oh, he's right down here. Okay. Oh, he absorbed that so fast. Okay, why don't you whirlwind? Okay. And then immediately grapple this guy. Stop him from doing whatever he's doing. Ooh, okay. Everyone's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and unrestrict them so that they'll rescue each other. We'll unforbid all the things. You are... Oh, you're the Dragonborn. Jogger, clumsy cat person. Fordo, go ahead and strip her. Is she going to die anytime soon? Strip her and tend. And then we will capture. Oh, we don't have any more spots in our prison. Interesting. Furniture. Let's go ahead and just put some sleeping spots down. We're going to just capture these guys and sort them out later. Okay, so capture. Red down here is the Death Knight. That's pretty cool. Health, you are dead in 5 hours. Why don't you go ahead and... Can you strip him? Strip. Tend, and then capture. And there was another one somewhere. Doral, you're free to go. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Well, we'll get these guys hauled in for the capture. We will... What are you? Oh, you're the water genocide. We'll take a look at them a little bit more in depth tomorrow. See, out of all the prisoners that we've managed to capture recently, see who's worth keeping, who's not. And it looks like Rowan and Ronald are just half a day away from this first Sky Shard. So we should be able to grab those, get home, and see if there's any good skills for us. Zara, is someone coming to rescue you? No. Why don't you go ahead and rescue Zara? And we'll call that a day. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.